Back on June 26th of this year, I started posting videos because I wanted to be able to express the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like, and also follow in the footsteps of a lot of great YouTubers that I had seen within the past year. Since I first began, I've gotten to know a lot of you, some of you personally and some of you just through the internet, which is fine because I'd like to know a lot of different people. I've gotten to know more of you, 452 of you to be exact, and I can't be any more grateful than I already am, which is a lot. I read a lot of the comments that you guys leave, and I usually try to thumbs up them or put my hearts, the little heart things on them, because they are a pleasure to read, and I always genuinely care about what you guys say to me. It is really touching. And let's not even talk about the Neo Yokio ones, because those ones are a dumpster fire. A lot of you came here from a lot of different places, either from Bandcamp seeing me with the recent purchases and things of that nature, or you came here from the one and only god-awful Neo Yokio video, which I'll revisit for a quick second. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's whatever this is, Neo Yokio. And before you start spouting off, well, it hasn't even come out yet, don't worry. Things like this always have a misfire. Things that are like this always end up terrible. Say what you want about my opinion, but if you take a good look at those review scores, I think I was pretty much right. Another video that brought most of you to me was my Why I Love Symphogear video, which is actually one of my least favorite videos despite how well received it was, which is weird. Since a lot of that stuff is pretty generic, I decided that I wanted to try to up the ante a little bit and try a lot of different things, like ASMR or even just a lot of these small debunking videos, which I think are pretty divisive depending on who you ask. A lot of people get really upset if you insult their digibros and the anime mans, but even then those videos are a little controversial too. Reading the things that Kotaku puts out there are just pretty ridiculous if I had to say so myself, but I think you guys already knew that. A video that I actually ended up liking to do, and one that was actually planned, was the video about self-censorship, which I think that the anime man is really poor at.
It's boring, it's cliche, and the only way I can enjoy this show is if I were a yaoi fangirl pleb who'll watch anything with half-naked Russian bishis going to town on idiots on skates. All hail shitty yaoi sports! Next!
Oh my god, thank god that that segment is over. And sure, if you want to call them plebs, then that's your own fault. I mean, obviously you're going to go ahead and just completely rule out that demographic of people that probably will watch your channel, and then you're just making fun of them. It sure is working out great for Funimation right now. But all that aside, I actually do like to see most of these results because it makes me feel really good that you guys want to respond and tell me things in my comment sections, especially of these most popular videos. The highest viewed video so far this year was the Funimation Loves Social Justice video, which I put a lot of time and effort in, which is more than I can say for a lot of the videos that I make. The Neo Yokio is awful rant was pretty much just that, where it was just me ranting about how awful this finished product is going to be. And obviously you can tell from the likes to dislikes that people didn't really care for most of that, but it brought me to a lot of you guys, which I'm truly grateful for. I've met some pretty good friends from this, including Tejan, who is typically around my Discord server and always gives us good video game deals. And you should just really, like that guy, he's really good. You should just be friends with him, he's awesome. Now, I'm not exactly the same as the anime man where you have to donate to get your name read. I mean, I do have a little bit of a number of subscribers here on YouTube, so getting to each and every one of you would be kind of difficult. But nonetheless, I can still post these screenshots and then show you at least who is subscribed and give a big shout out because I see a lot of your names just pop up on my phone whenever you guys do subscribe. And there's a lot of familiar faces and even ones that are way more famous than me, which is it's truly humbling. Like, I can't get over the amount of people that watch my videos. Now, ever since I started this channel, I've always wanted to make an attempt to bring different artists that do just great drawings and also artists that make good music to the spotlight because I really enjoy what they make. And sometimes I feel like they just don't get quite the shine like I think they do. But that's kind of what the whole emphasis of this channel is. Typically at the end of my videos, you'll see either something like LemKuuja's links, and you'll see MACROSS's links, and even ones to the artist. And I've kind of changed it up this season, so it pretty much shows those two musical artists and Kuru, who specializes in a lot of this art. Ultimately, it's thanks to every single artist that I've ever commissioned for these past couple of seasons, and even the ones going forward, because a lot of this stuff is already done. It's just I have to put the video to the art. With that being said, I can safely say that it's been the end of a pretty good year so far, despite all the bad things that have happened as far as the anime industry goes, with Keijo being called misogynistic, or even Valkyrie Drive being pretty much shit on by Jed Whittaker, of all people. And I think besides those things, it's been pretty good because I've gotten to know a lot of you guys, and I'm hopefully going to meet a lot more of you in the near future. Now, I will return for another season of Future Funk, but I just don't know when exactly. But I will continue to use MACROSS's music, who you can check out on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. You can also get special vinyl records and cassettes, especially one of this, which is Sailor Wave 2, which just recently dropped here on Christmas Day, and this is one of the songs from it. I'll leave a direct link to Sailor Wave 2, as well as to Night Tempo's Nighty tape, which you can also get right now. They're both extremely good artists, and they're very friendly, and I think that you would probably be able to enjoy any one of their songs. I know that I do. I guess that about sums up everything, because there's not much for me to talk about. I mean, unless I were to talk about the creative process, and that's all kind of really boring, but just the usual things as far as Patreon, Discords, and things like that are in the very end or in the description of the video. So I'll see you guys next year, and I wanted to give a big, sincere thank you to 452 of you so far for subbing to me here on YouTube. It means a lot to me. Like, it means the world to me. And I hope to at least see 452,000 of you later on.